that's an amateur move there, Danny.
I just hit start streaming. We are starting. Stream health is in the green. Although it still says we're live stream offline. Oh, I think we're coming online.
Oh. We're live on Facebook at least.
Green.
Oh, I think we are.
It ain't got that stream if it don't got that green. Shoo-wop.
So we are live, gentlemen, men.
Hey, live and stuff.
Coffee mug I have. I feel like an actual talk show host.
We're live, people.
I just need to get a pen and go.
Somebody have the YouTube chat up to monitor.
Karen just winked at us. Shanoa said, "Hey guys."
Okay.
It's only one of me. The others are gentlemen or dudes or bros or whatever you want to call them.
Just
I work very hard at my name brand.
Just not dude bros.
Dude bros. Do you even dude
That's
bro?
who.
Do you even?
Do you bro, dude?
Woohoo!
Do you bro?
All right.
These actual live shows. They are.
Anything can happen.
Exactly. Hey, Michael is watching from work at the Daily Sun.
Hey. Wow.
I was about to say, I know like 7 Michaels. You'll have to kind of narrow it down. I went to call out the specific Michael, not General Michael.
No, all the Michaels are watching us. All right,
Like
welcome everyone.
Michael.
Mike Myers, both are watching us. Sup?
Good.
Welcome to the
What's up, people?
number 5 is alive. This is our 5th actual live stream.
Input.
Total Geek Live here. I've got Baltimore, Guy, and Danny. Oh, there he is. Look at them. Raising the roof or something over there.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh,
Something similar.
All right.
so tonight's show, we will be discussing a little bit about net neutrality and then doing a first ever live trailer trashing because it just dropped today and we couldn't wait. So we're going to talk about it here. The Marvel's Avengers Infinity War trailer that dropped.
Wait, what's that?
Yeah.
Well, you see,
Avengers?
What?
what? Oh, I didn't wear. I should have worn my Avengers. Oh man, I didn't even think.
All I did was wear a Corsicana High School Pose Midnight Dreary shirt.
At least I'm still in the Disney family, so
Well, I
There
just
you
went.
go.
they're another super team. So quiet, you.
I just went total
Sure.
geek.
Yeah, you went total geek, guys.
So,
Yep, that's all you did.
So you're wearing yourself. Got it.
Yep.
That sounded disturbingly Buffalo Bill. I don't know if I discussed that.
Would you love me? I'd love me.
No.
I edited that. For
So
the
we
trailer.
got
Thank
we got
you.
Jen Taylor and Nicole Birch tuning in from Facebook or on Facebook Live. So
Awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
Howdy, howdy.
Yeah, we're doing something a little different tonight. We are also dual streaming to Facebook. Is that the proper dual stream signage?
I would.
Simulcast, whatever you want to call it.
I didn't know
Either
if
that
this
or
was
you
the
get
universal.
procedure.
What was that?
Either that or you're giving a medical procedure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except for your fingers, dude.
A double proctology? I don't know. I haven't got one of those yet. That's in 10 more years. Anyway, not to kill the show's vibe.
Wow.
Woo! So,
Happiness.
we're going to start off by talking about what we've all been up to lately since our last live stream. Baltimore, do you want to kick this off?
Sure.
Because you look totally prepared.
Well, you know what? Thanks. Here I am. So since the last live show, my sister and I wrapped up a first draft of a new book. It's a side story in the Children of the Solstice universe. So that was fun. And we're about to go into our major rounds of editing before we publish in February, March of next year of the second book. So that's fun and exciting stuff there. Yay!
Yay!
And then I'm going to be doing have a booth at a fair down in downtown Manhattan the Thursday, the 21st of December. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. So I can sell my book. Be cool.
Do a little TGL promotion on the sly.
Yeah.
Should I make you some TGL bookmarks to go in?
Ooh, that'd be cool.
All right, I might
He'd
have
like
to...
the yarn tassel. He'd like the yarn tassel at the end.
Yeah, the old elementary bookmarks.
It's really all about the tassels.
All right,
I still have my Ghostbusters bookmark from back in the day.
I thought you were about to whip it out. I was like, see, like right here.
No, I just remembered I had it when I started talking about tassels.
You and your tassels. Your
Plastic tassels.
Oh, man.
Well, that's awesome, man. I'm so excited for book 2. Because I've held off reading the end of book 1 so that I could read it right before then start book 2. So I won't feel like there's a huge gap. Although I guess there is still a huge gap because I got a weird stopping point. It made sense in my head when I made the decision to do that, but now saying it out loud, it sounds crazy.
Well, there's other crazier things.
Oh, that's
How about Guy Chapman?
Oh, let's see. What have I been up to in the world of Geek? Well, I finished Super Mario Odyssey, although I do not think I'm going to be getting all Million Moons. That's a whole other side quest. What I've been doing for the site, though, is I've been doing some solo videos on some cult films, some stuff that I'm digging into the weird archive that probably I'm the most familiar with. So I'm just trying to bring out some new movies that people probably haven't seen or probably haven't thought of in a while. So I'm just kind of like, oh, hey, remember this? Might be worth your time to check out.
Yeah,
might be worth the goose.
I loved your Electric Dreams vid you dropped. It made me want to go out and watch it, but I had no video store to run to watch it.
Oh, no.
It was sad. I just running through the streets like, ah.
And you like all blurred. And I'm doing cult games too, so you might have seen that one where I kind of added my own little Marvel-esque stinger at the end of that particular one.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have to have more of those.
Those were awesome.
Have Spider-Man will travel is all I can say.
Yeah. Yes. So if you're an X-Men fan and you love gaming, especially retro gaming, Guy did an excellent video about the Spider-Man and X-Men games that came out on the Genesis.
Right?
The Genesis, yeah, Sega's own.
Yeah, it's a great video. It makes me yearn for the glory days of gaming. So Dan,
That's what I'm here for.
Woohoo! So Danny, what have you been up to?
Well, I did that one episode of This Week of Geek, and then kind of took a hiatus because of one weekend I was away playing paintball, and then the holidays showed up, and that kind of derailed things. But I am working on an episode for this week. Already got a lot of stuff written down for some of the news that has dropped this week. So look for that on Saturday. I'll be recording it on Friday and then dropping it on Saturday morning. So it'll be there. Then I've also been playing this fun little game, Cuphead.
Oh, awesome!
Oh, nice.
Has it ruined your life yet? It's so hard.
No. Now I haven't been playing a whole lot of it. Okay. I'm only about 6 or 8% through. It is and I'm playing on the regular level, not simple. I'm trying to go legit on this, but it's a very difficult game.
Oh, if you want to go
right,
and if you want to go be true legit, once you beat it, it unlocks an expert mode. So.
Oh wow! Okay, well then I'm definitely gonna have to try that out. when I get there.
Right.
But it's a gorgeous game. The animation style of it is really beautiful, so beautiful. And I just today saw an article about Dark Soul, I think, or something. Somebody did an animation of taking the animation style of Cuphead and using it for Dark Soul or Dark Souls, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are. I was about to say, a lot of people are saying that Cuphead is like Dark Souls difficult. If you're not a gamer,
right.
Dark Souls is a series of games that just brutally beats you down. They're known as some of the hardest games out there. And Cuphead is the side-scroller of Dark Souls.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It's proving a challenging game for sure, but I like that. It's something kind of missing in the side scroller. It's not frustrating throwing your controller at the wall because you can kind of pull back and go somewhere else in the game and try there. You're not stuck at trying to beat one boss in order to continue on through the game. You have chances to go around and kind of spread out a little bit. So,
awesome.
But that's it. So, Kaiser, how about yourself?
Man, I thought I had it sitting here and I moved it before I started, so you're going to see the back of my head for a second. All right. Give me 2 seconds.
What do you got?
Well, there you go.
1 second. 2 seconds.
Man, I was faster than 2 seconds. All that watching of The Flash has paid off. So, my game company, G-Pack Games, has started our public testing of our new board game, Counterforces. And we did an event over at In-Game Collectibles here in town, and had some kids show up and play the game, and so far everybody's loving it. I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek. Now, this is a bit of a dated board. Every time we've play tested it, we've always constantly changing things, but it costs a bit of money to print on canvas, so I haven't had a chance to print it out again. But this is basically what the game board looks like.
Nice.
Cool.
And I kind of like this being able to roll up a game board and stick it in the tube. So I'm playing with the idea of maybe doing a special edition, because when you're on the battlefield, it's a military strategy game, by the way. They show up, they lay the plans out on the table. So I was thinking maybe doing a cool special edition, kind of like that, where you roll it out.
Yeah.
But
that'd be awesome.
Well, thank you. So I'm excited that the playtest went so well. I was a little nervous, when you take your baby out in the public, for the first times. Because previously it's just been, friends and family. Yeah. They're like, ah! Luckily they love the baby. They're not like, what an ugly baby.
Never about you.
That's
awesome.
That's the big thing I've been working on, getting that. We're working on getting it finalized, getting the manual fleshed out and final, and updating all the art on the tokens and all the art on the game board and all that. So getting close, hopefully to launching it sometime next year. And then once that slows down a bit, then I'll be able to start back up on another little game. Wink, wink. Little Children of the Solstice deck building game. So it's exciting. And then the holidays and all this stuff happen too. But yeah.
And that too.
Yeah. But geek wise, it's been pretty much Counterforces. Oh, and I've started I'll show you some sneak peek of my sketches really quick. Now these are really rough. So I'm working with a local developer, Lunar Core Games, and I had done a game jam a while back and made a endless shooter called Infestation Endless Swarm, and we're taking that concept and we're making a full-blown arcade-style shmup out of it, and So I've been kind of sketching and doodling some of the enemy types. So
cool.
That, and then I kind of developing a new ship upgrade system. So those are just rough sketches as I'm like, thinking out loud to myself on paper.
Awesome, Kaiser. I'm glad you're getting back to sketching.
Yeah, me too. I miss it. I don't know why I don't do it all the time. It's probably because I have
no time.
It's just sitting.
That'll just
So that's it for me, geek wise. What I've been working on. So some pretty exciting stuff.
Absolutely.
And then, so now that that's covered, let's before we get into the fun of the Infinity War trailer that dropped, we need to talk a little bit about the net neutrality. If you haven't heard what's going on, I don't know how you haven't, but you need to be paying attention. The internet, as you know it, is in dire straits. It is about to change for the worse, and I don't want to be a negative Nancy. I don't want to be like calling won't help, nothing you do is going to help. The corporations are going to do whatever they want. I'm trying not to be in that mindset. There's 5 people, and I will give you their names.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
And forgive me if I pronounce it wrong, but Ajit Pai, Mignon Clyburn, Michael O'Reilly, Brendan Carr, Jessica Rosenworcel. Is she a villain? I don't know.
Well, she will be if she passes this thing.
Seriously. So, in a nutshell, what net neutrality has done is it's kept the internet a level playing field.
Right.
And this is a scary part. The name of the bill that they're trying to pass is like the Internet Freedom Act or something like that. Like, make the internet free again. It's got this wording that makes it sound like it's a good thing. Like,
it's like, it's typical marketing ploy.
It's typical marketing, but it's also typical how they write their bills. So when you think that you're saying voting against something, you're actually voting for it because of the wording. It's very tricky, and it's very, very conniving. Very disturbing.
It is. And so what you don't want net neutrality to end. You want to keep it. You don't want this Internet Freedom Act to go through. And I know I'm saying that wrong.
Exactly.
What could they do?
Well, for example, say you enjoy watching Netflix or Hulu or some type of streaming service. If this law passes, you will have to pay extra an extra fee on top of everything else, the service that you're already paying for, an extra fee for a better Netflix connection, a better Hulu connection. Each one. There will be a separate fee for both of those. And it's basically paying a toll. It's a toll. Think of a toll tag, a toll road. You want faster access to data, download speeds and all that. You're going to have to pay for it. And you're going to have to pay for it on every single level. Not only that, but say AT&T, if they decide to own a streaming service, I think they own DirecTV, they could throttle everybody else besides DirecTV customers. So you would have to then move over if you're on AT&T's network through your mobile phone, whatever, you would need to then become a DirecTV subscriber or something like that in order to get the quality of service that you currently have and expect. So it is absolutely awful because
it's not only stuff like that, but it's also things like if you paid extra for Facebook, or you paid extra to search Google or Yahoo, or wanted to go browse your favorite news service. You'd have to pay to get faster speed. So yeah, it's pretty rotten. Think about everything you do on the internet, and you'd have to pay like an a la carte service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
for everything. And it's not only the consumer, it's also the businesses. Say, we have Total Geek Live website. If we want the people to be able to access our website in a nice, fast loading time, we're probably going to have to pay for that speedy service.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to join up with
you could already get no matter what.
Right.
It holds sites hostage, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So a great analogy that I had heard is, say there's a toll road, you want to go out, you want to get a bagel, and there's this amazing mom and pop bagel store, and it's where you always go, it's where you've always gone, it's right next to Walmart. It'll cost you $5 to go use the toll to get to this mom and pop restaurant to get this amazing bagels. Or you could go to Walmart, which is right next door to it, but because Walmart paid to have, their access prioritized, you could take the road for free to go to Walmart.
Right.
And so even though they're right next to each other, it's a really cool analogy. I wish I remembered it better. But anyway, so let's find...
No, that's a that's a good explanation.
Yeah. So at the end of this, we're going to bring up information about who you can contact and how you can get your voice to be heard about net neutrality, because it's a very, very important deal. And if you think that it's not going to affect you, you're wildly unprepared and uninformed. You need to know these things because it's going to affect you no matter what.
Right.
Yeah, in fact, in the description of the live stream, I have the numbers of everybody that you can call. I have the link to go FCC yourself, which takes you to the FCC site that gives you all the contact information. It'll let you read all the bills, all the amendments, everything. You can read comments. You can read the actual proposed. I mean, if you want to, depending on how informed you want to be, but you need to be informed somehow. And I don't get political. But this isn't politics. This is.
This is the internet. This is everything is connected to the internet. And Chanel on Facebook asked, "How does this affect rural areas?" I mean, just the same. I would even say even worse, because the rural areas don't have as fast of a connection speed. Something that our government's kind of failed at building the infrastructure for everyone to have a decent access to the internet,
and even fewer options to choose from. A lot of times in a rural area, you have one, maybe two options. So you're not on Verizon Fios out in the boonies, and so you won't have access to everything that Verizon will have priority over. Now Ajit Pai's come out, and he said, "Oh, we'll just have the companies promise they won't do these things."
Yeah,
but
how that goes.
Yeah, the whole point of them removing these restrictions is so they can do exactly these things.
Right.
That's how monopolies are made.
Yeah.
And how many campaign promises are being held, and not just on this election cycle, on any election cycle. Campaign promises aren't always held up, and this is one of those things that it's not going to be held up.
Yeah.
Greed is a terrible
like, oh, well, we weren't going to do this, but everyone else is doing it, so we're doing it. It's the same thing with the airline carriers. Oh, we're not going to charge for baggage, or we're not going to charge for this. Soon enough, every single one of them is doing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it's
nice analogy.
Find go to the links, share them through your social medias. Try to get as many people informed as possible. This affects everybody. Period. Yeah. It's become
and
more important than the telephone ever was. Almost, the internet is almost lifeblood to society at this point. So
and the scary thing is, it's not something the nation can vote on. It's down to 5 people at the FCC. That's it. 5 people.
Very corruptible.
Yes, they've flat out been lying. They've claimed that the whole net neutrality has hurt their investment opportunities over the years. And the reporters who have done the due diligence and actually went and looked at the numbers, there is nothing, no evidence that net neutrality hurt them financially in the slightest. So it's all propaganda. It's all lies when they're saying, this is hurting, our business. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's a lie. It's a straight ball-faced lie.
Yeah.
Right.
It
Keep the internet
what,
like it is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what industry you work in, doesn't matter who you voted for, it's going to hurt everybody. So, just keep that in mind.
So, we've said our piece.
But on a lighter note.
Yeah,
yep.
Again, it's in the description. Do some research on your own, share the links, share the information. Okay. Now let's on to something a little more positive. The
Yay!
Avengers Infinity War trailer dropped today. Now some people have lost their minds over it. I'm excited, but I'm not like, wah!
I am.
What? Who are you?
Well, we'll discuss it. So I'm going to pull up the trailer now, and you can all watch it with us.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually saw it, and I pulled over the car to watch it.
Really?
Yeah. It was nice. Yeah, it was like at Facebook, I was like, I like pulled over.
Oh, that's a geek for you.
Oh, yeah, no.
Heck, get to the yeah.
I would hope so.
So hopefully this won't kill the live stream. Playing a video while live streaming, but we're gonna test it out. All right, I'm hitting play. If those of you, I'm at the Marvel, or you can just watch it on ours. So I'm hitting play now.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was there.
That was a planet, not Earth.
A group of remarkable people.
Maybe I wasn't there.
To see if we could become something more.
What?
We could fight the
No. Who was that?
That was Thor. Well, at
least
that was
Thor on a ship.
How do I feel about Black Widow blonde?
Why? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's why. I think that's the whole great mystery.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch the movie now.
I thought she'd been compromised or whatever, so she kind of has to change her.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna wear the same outfit as before.
Yeah, true.
Be blonde. No one will recognize me.
Spidey said tingling.
Oh,
there's a fair. A carnival ride has gone astray.
Yeah, a giant metal onion ring
everywhere. Oh,
I knew it. You called it.
It's Bubblicious himself.
Great babe. Yeah.
That suit looks awesome.
Yeah. Was that Ron Perlman? It looked just like Ron Perlman.
Nah. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Chadwick.
Oh, Buster's back.
Oh no.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe.
They cut that weird because he was doing Vision, but that's not the Soul Stone he dropped in his gauntlet.
Yeah.
Right.
He's probably crazy powerful at just 2 stone. He gets all of them, though.
Yeah.
Look at the wings level stuff. Oh, they're so.
Look at it, look at it.
That's the secret of Avengers, right?
Yes. Yes.
Who the hell are you guys?
Bam.
Yeah. Mantis just waving. All politely.
Well, there's that. All I can say is I still miss Disney Infinity because I had most of those figures and that campaign would have been awesome.
Oh.
I mourn that game, dude. It's not even like a thing. It totally is true, and now this makes me mourn it more.
Well, you could go back and play what was, what is.
I'll make my own Infinity War. I don't need you guys.
Exactly.
What? Yeah, tell them that if I wasn't hyped before, which to be honest, I really was hyped before, this makes me even more hyped. I am like, can it be May now, please? Now?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it May now? Now?
I like how Thanos has his casual world invading suit on, with the cargo shorts and the tank top.
He's sponsored by Old Navy.
Tuesday when you're going to take over the world.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's funny. It's like, so there's Avengers where it gets like 6 of their big heroes, and then we wait like a couple, like 5 years to get, oh, look, now DC stepped up, and now Marvel's like, here's 20 of ours, beat that. And I don't think any comic book movie is going to be able to beat this. It was like such an exciting moment when Avengers came out, and now it's like everything, and I think the bar has been set, and I don't see anyone, including Marvel, crossing that again. Not like that, anyway.
What is so fun about it is that you do have all of the characters in some form there. They are, it's sort of like the comic book. Like you could read the big event, and they're of course this is Doctor Strange there, and Ant-Man, and the Avengers, and all of them, and then you see this, and you're like, yeah, they're all there. All of them were there.
Right?
Are they all there?
Well, no, they're not all there in this trailer, but we know that they're all going to be there in the movie.
Oh no, I was more referring to some missing people from the Infinity War series that aren't there. The comics.
Oh, you mean in the comics, right?
Like the Fantastic Four and.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we wait until that deal goes through?
Right.
Yeah. Well, I think the one thing, and I've spoken about this internally to you guys, is like at least I want to see the Defenders get in there somewhere. I still want to see Cage and Jessica Jones and Daredevil and such to all make their debut.
My nephew had a great idea for an ending where they'd have Thanos beaten down on the ground and everything. The Punisher just show up and pop shot in his head and then walk off.
Oh yeah. That would be fine. I would accept that as an answer.
As long as he doesn't fly away in a yellow helicopter.
Yeah. No, Castle would just grunt and then walk away.
Yeah. No, it doesn't have to say a word. Just look at everybody. He's like, really? You were going to let him live? This guy?
Yeah.
Well, and real quick, if we're going to talk about how, you mentioned the Defenders. I read an article today about how the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show actually missed out on an opportunity.
I saw that, yeah.
You saw that one about the,
Yeah.
they've got the Verexilian, somebody pronounce it for me.
The alien
whatever.
bees.
It's a Vrel Nexian alien race, and that's what they're kind of dealing with. But the 4-armed guys that we see in the trailer here are actually the Outriders, a more recent alien race in the comic series that we have seen Thanos have do his bidding. So it's kind of a miss. Oh man, they had that because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the first 3 or 4 seasons was doing great with keeping the tie-in with Winter Soldier and Age of Ultron.
Yeah. Kind of lead-ins.
Yeah, and with the lead-ins and stuff. And now they're no longer doing that. And I mean, this was a perfect opportunity and kind of a wow, Marvel. What were you thinking? It almost makes me wonder if they're kind of trying to push Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. away and going, yeah, you're not so much in the MCU like we want you to be.
Well, no, I think they are. I just think this is their last season. Let's be honest. It'll be a miracle if they get a 6th season. I would like that. I feel like this may be their last hurrah on screen or on, the small screen for a while.
Right.
But yeah, I do think it's kind of a missed opportunity. And to be honest, when I saw the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. trailer, I was kind of hoping that it would be the Brood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I knew it's improbable, but I was like, oh man, wouldn't that be awesome if?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
But one character that I didn't I don't think I saw maybe 1 or 2 clips of in this is Hawkeye.
I saw him once.
Yeah.
One.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see him once.
I think
I
I
didn't
saw
see.
his back.
I didn't see Ant-Man
Oh, I saw.
He was
or
tiny.
Wasp. Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was flying on his little.
Because I thought maybe they would go ahead and introduce Wasp in this as well.
She's gonna be in it, but yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I
Oh
never
man.
it's going to be in it. That's in the cinematic. So.
But we did see. Oh, I think I wrote her name down because I'm never
We
good
saw
with
Banner,
names.
so obviously that one question has been answered from Thor.
And he was standing next to the Hulkbuster arm. in that
Well,
Yeah.
right.
shot.
He's building the Hulk, but he's helping build the Hulk Buster 2.0, I believe.
Oh,
For Tony. Yeah, it's kind of a duo thing from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
To try and take down Thanos.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then the Baltimore, help me. What's Thanos's people? Black Order.
Oh, the Black Order. Yeah.
We saw Proxima. She throws the spear,
Right. that she does.
which Captain America or Captain America, dodges and catches and all that. And then I'm thinking it was Corvus Glaive that picks he has his glaive spear thing, and he's picking it out, picking the stone out of Vision's head.
Yeah.
So real quick glimpses of the Black Order. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
yeah. They revealed that at Comic-Con they had the giant 2-foot statues of
Yeah,
all
the statues.
Yeah.
of all his children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it looks great, and I'm glad that it wasn't. Some people may have seen a illegal clip of the one that went on SDCC.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really glad that this.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I think it was Was it not D23 that they did that?
There were both. There were two.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, that's what I heard. I'm not
Right.
100%.
Any such privyness.
I think I saw an online description of it all.
Yeah, I read it
But
somewhere.
I'm glad this was different. I think it was much more, character nuance building. And man, I am ready for this. So ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
Get this man a shield. Yep,
Good times.
Nomad showing up. Now I'm not leery. I'm
I
gonna.
just lost audio.
I can still hear you.
Yeah.
Is our Facebook feed audioless?
Guys, I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
In the Infinity War trailer was so amazing, Danny lost his hearing. It blew his mind.
People watching us, comment yet hello, so we know we can hear you.
Danny still can't hear us.
Hello?
No,
Uh-oh.
he's not hearing us.
Well, shoot.
He's just gonna have to pantomime.
Well, it's time for interpretive dance now.
Well, while Danny fixes his issue,
That's what you get for a live show.
Okay, so are we?
Yeah, but I can't hear any of the guys.
Oh.
no, he can't hear us. So I'm gonna turn to text really quick.
Yeah. Well, okay. So one thing that we're starting that we didn't really talk about yet, which we're starting a once a month review of the Doomsday Clock.
Okay.
Which is the year-long
Thought I could hear somebody.
Can you hear us?
DC event comic. And I am not a DC guy. I don't read a lot of DC comics, but I am down for this. It's really interesting. It's taking the Watchmen property and kind
That's
of
weird. Jay is mute too. Wow. So Facebook's saying that you guys are mute.
But we are not mute.
I don't know what happened.
Heather just jumped on and says that Facebook was being crooked for reals.
That's true.
Can Heather hear all of us?
Heather, can you hear us all?
Guys, I'm mute. John is mute. Just heard Danny, someone says.
Okay.
Can you hear us, Danny? Still not?
Let's try that. Oh.
I'll take that as a big no. Actually, this happened.
But Heather can hear us.
There we go.
Okay, wait, what?
Okay.
You can hear
Sorry.
us?
Right now?
Somehow, my desktop audio went all the way down.
Yeah.
And that's affecting my stream and all that. So,
Live show, ladies and gents. Live show.
Yep. That's what you get when you get live.
Heather's saying that Facebook had all kinds of weird crap happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was me.
They're just mad at us about
Because
our earlier
I'm
conversation.
streaming the Facebook stuff, and I really need to get a new headset that doesn't have this thing so close to.
Criterion.
I don't even know what this is.
Well, it's just a volume control.
Oh, yeah,
and,
mine's not mine as well.
And it just sits on.
I'm going to sell a widget.
Yep.
That's right.
So it somehow, messed up my desktop audio, so the feed wasn't able to hear us.
Yeah, that's
Nah.
I wasn't able to hear you guys because it was going through my desktop. So yeah.
So,
Weird
Well,
technology.
going back to Doomsday Clock, as Baltimore was saying, we're going to be doing this once every month for the next 12 months. So this will be an ongoing. It's experimental for us to try this out, but we've all committed to this, and we'll be talking about Doomsday Clock, which is an official sequel to the Watchmen series, and we'll have the inclusion of DC Universe characters into it. So it's going to be interesting to see how DC Universe deals with Dr. Manhattan meddling. But we released a review of that earlier today, so you can check that out.
Earlier today we did. You can come
Yes.
catch that after the live show.
yes. Since you're already here on YouTube or Facebook, it's both places. Go watch the Doomsday Clock review. And next month we'll have part 2. And
That's how that works.
Jamie says that he loves the lamp.
Oh, thank you very much. It's the leg
Yeah.
lamp.
And Heather
Yes, it
says, "Holy shizbits, is that the lamp from You'll Shoot Your Eye Out movie?"
Nice.
Yep.
Danny inspired me. I have the Charlie Brown tree behind me,
Yes.
although mine's not as prominent.
There's her
And
fancy
I can't
shoe.
reach back there. I can't even force perspective.
Come on, you're totally Mr. Fantastic.
I have
Yeah.
to say, I don't know if y'all saw this. There is a guy leg lamp.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a man's leg.
Does he wear like blue jeans and?
I don't know. It's actually like sort of like that, but I guess it's just
Oh, okay.
Leg,
I
like
I
a-
figured at least it would be like wearing shorts and then maybe some Birkenstocks or something. I don't know.
Somehow
it's
that's
like a
even
big
more
boot or
disturbing.
something. I'm like, wow, now I've seen everything.
Yeah, at least have the fishnet on because that's what makes the lamp.
Yeah.
Leg of Dr. Frankenfurter.
Could be.
I'd buy that.
Classic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Heather
So-
says Robert Kirkman's history of comic books is freaking awesome. And
That's
then John DeLong 21. Hey John, he says Fox is airing a
What happened to
Christmas
the-
Story live. The De La Torre.
Yes, I know about Fox's Christmas Story Live, but I won't be watching it.
Oh.
Nothing but the
Taking this-
original. Danny is a purist.
Yeah, I'm total purist when it comes to that movie.
Yeah.
He refuses to watch the sequel.
Yeah, that doesn't exist in my world. I don't know what you're talking about, New John.
He won't even watch the Christmas Story cinematic universe.
No.
They're up to 35 films now.
It's all connected.
They've had
Leg lamp.
3 Infinity Wars.
That's right. Yuletide Wars.
One of the interesting things that is happening is the deal between, or supposed deal, or talks, rumors of a potential deal between Fox and Marvel, Disney,
Mhm.
Disney, is in potential talks to buy their properties. Just kind of a fascinating idea for everything that it could represent.
Right. It'd
Yeah.
be nice because that way we get Fantastic Four and X-Men back where they belong.
And the theatrical rights to Star Wars.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yes.
The original
I
Star Wars
think-
films.
I think to Disney that's even more important than the Fox and the X-Men and the Fantastic Four.
Oh, I would agree.
Well, I'd say probably as important.
Well, I'm saying Disney and Marvel.
Oh, right, yeah.
For Disney, it's much more important for them to
get the Star Wars.
Have all of Star Wars.
Because they're going to Star Wars us for years.
But now...
I'm okay with that.
Fox TV has been nailing it. Like, I pretty much watch all Fox shows outside of the few CW, DC stuff I watch. Like, Lucifer... Lethal Weapon's really good. Who would have thought? No. Have you watched it? You smirked.
No.
See, you're just smirking at the idea of really a Lethal Weapon TV show. Why bother? They tried the Rush Hour.
Well, no, I liked the Wayans guy, but I do not like the other guy, so I won't watch it.
Oh, it's one of them deals. I've never seen him before, so I have nothing to preface.
Yeah.
Him on.
I haven't either. He just I
I don't like his face.
Well, no, he didn't impress me as the character when I saw the trailer for it. And if I have such limited time to watch TV, I'm not gonna.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah. And honestly,
I don't even know who you're talking about.
It's the guy playing.
But the Orville's good.
Yeah, the Orville's really good. The Gifted, The Gifted's been amazing.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised at how great The Gifted's been. It's like in Inhumans, what? Why would you even bother? There's a show called The Gifted on.
Yeah. And the first
Polaris.
4 episodes is out.
Hold on.
I've only seen 2 so far, and I love it.
What?
Of the Runaways or Runaways?
Oh, yes.
I'm 4 episodes
I gotta catch up on that.
I'd say Gifted's even better than the Runaways.
I would not disagree with that, but I'm enjoying both of them.
Oh yeah, I'm not hating on either.
Both of them.
I still need to finish up The Punisher.
Oh, you slacker!
Yeah, same here. I think I'm on episode 7.
I think I'm 9. I think I'm almost done. It's good. It's very good. They've managed to expand Frank Castle past the one-dimensional. Well, at least I felt he was anyway. Just guy with the gun. He's definitely very tragic. You can see where the system has definitely failed him and forced the decisions in his life, and not only his but others as well. So, it's an interesting commentary.
It's all about the horrors of war, the PTSD, the life after war, the presumably horrible shit that goes on over there, for self-gain, and the, impact that has on the people just following orders. And even though it's a fictionalized show, shit like that happens. And excuse me for cursing, but it's horrific. The Punisher series is almost a horror series when you look at the effects that it has on on people. And the bloodshed and just the sheer destruction and loss and the depression and depravity that this brings onto people. It's, oh my God. I loved the series, but Guy, I think you're doing it right and taking it in doses, because I binged that and I wasn't right for the rest of the night.
It's heartbreaking in a lot of ways. You don't feel like, at least I don't feel like Frank Castle's like this badass. I feel sorry for him.
Sorry for him, right?
After everything you've been through, he's not a hero. He's broken.
Right.
So that was my initial thought so far.
Well, so guys, we already promoted our Doomsday Clock thing. What we need to promote is our coming up December stuff.
That's true. It's the holidays.
It is the holidays. It's Christmas time season, so we've got some really fun, exciting stuff lined up with Totally 19XX. Lots of stuff there. What else?
Some Christmas classics.
Yeah, a lot of Christmas classics through Totally 19XX.
Like Batman Returns.
Yes.
Ah, yes,
Maybe
the
something to do
classic.
with that leg lamp
Yeah, something to do with the leg lamp.
And a tiny tree.
and the tiny tree.
Yes, in the tiny tree. Yep. And
Let's see.
then even Chevy Chase getting hit with the boards in the face,
Oh, yes.
and Cousin Eddie.
Oh, Cousin Eddie.
What was he doing with that hose? He was like,
Shitter's
getting rid
full.
of the- yeah, that.
It's full. And of course, next month is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Hype
And
train
Wait,
is
what?
getting real. Stop that. But Hype train is real, and if you've been following us on either our website or the social media, we've been doing a countdown to Star Wars by reviewing all 8 of
nice
the movies.
Not
That was
we,
exhausting.
you.
Me. Well, I was speaking as a greater good. Because, all
It was the
7
royal we.
the colloquial Wii, yes, the Queen's Wii, the Nintendo Wii. But so all 7 of the main episodes in Rogue One. So I cover my thoughts on all of them, and you'll definitely know which ones I like more. But it's sort of a narrative just to kind of catch you up to speed. So if you haven't watched them lately, it kind of catches you up to date and kind of some things to think about. Because I ask some questions and make a few theories in there. So.
And
Nice.
how many? We're up to 3 or 4 that you've released to date of your reviews.
Episode 3 just released. Tomorrow will be Rogue One.
Rogue One.
So I'm keeping them in
Ooh.
It's
chronological.
sequential. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
so I'm keeping them chronological.
And I loved Rogue One.
Yeah, that was fun times. So overall,
So
Um,
in the chat, I did announce that we are planning a drunken Rankin Bass video in the vein of our Ben Cooper costume video,
Oh, yes.
and,
That is happening.
and that has excited Heather very much.
nice.
All right.
All I'm gonna say is Santa's a hater. I got some stuff to say about Santa Claus. Bless him, but Rankin Bass did not love Santa Claus.
No, that man frowned a whole lot.
That's no
He was
good.
just over it.
Mama.
He
Yeah.
was over it. Oh.
He was done.
Your child's a freak of nature. Throw him off a cliff. Do us all a favor. I was like, damn, Santa. You know, where's the abomination? Wow. Okay.
All right.
Santa comes out with a big skull on his shirt.
The Kringler.
Kalima! And rips out Rudolph's heart. Uses,
Oh my God.
uses the glowing heart to light the way.
But at least we will get a chance to address the greatness that is Yukon Cornelius.
Yes.
Ah.
That crazy mamma jamma.
Oh,
He
he's
gets
great.
better every year, like wine.
Yes, he does.
True, true, true.
Always looking for that silver and gold.
He's looking for a peppermint mine. It's true.
All right, so Jamie, what's another bean tasting episode?
Nope.
Ugh.
He says he heard that Baltimore was down for another one.
Oh, really? No. If it's like black beans and pinto beans and charo beans, lima beans,
Play a game of
lentil,
funky beans.
pork and beans.
Like
That
like a blind bean taste test. It's just like have someone off camera shoveling beans in their mouth. We have to guess what they are.
Collect some beanie babies. You know.
What was that, B?
Let's hope they're cooked first.
That would help, yes.
Yeah.
yeah, no, we want them right out of the can, right?
Oh, Frodo perked up. He heard about beans. He got hungry.
Beans?
He's like, beans?
Sounds
Chanel thinks we should play some sort of Christmas game. She suggested perhaps a Christmas Carol Pictionary.
Oh, that could be fun.
Okay.
Well, we have a great drawer here, and then maybe
Oh.
2 or 3 not so great drawers.
My
So-
drawer is very nice. It contains a screwdriver
Um,
and some CDs.
Oh, come on, guys.
Let's see. What do I got in mine? I've got I got a snotterator, a glove,
Is Snodder Raider a sponsor or not a sponsor?
I
If
don't want to know how those coincide.
if the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
I'm kind of upset inside.
Oh, Forever Stamps.
Oh, good. Just
I
in
can-
case the mail something.
I can mail stuff.
All right, Guy, I believe some of the viewers would like to see more of the dog.
Oh, Roto Wagons.
So,
Come here, boy.
show off Frodo.
Frodo
That's
Wagons.
Aw.
The Wild Frontier.
Boy. Oh, he's camera shy.
Oh.
Here, Frodo.
So cute.
All right, that's enough
chill.
dog. Put him away. I'm just kidding.
Go away, dog. Back to the exile.
Turn around, Danny.
Back to the Phantom Zone with you.
Turn around. I was still looking in my drawer.
People want to see your beautiful face.
Nah, they're looking at the puppy dog.
Right. He's a jovial soul. Like,
Shanoa says Frodo and KC need to Skype. Jamie says Frodo of the Ninth Fingers and the Ring of Doom. Heather says Snodder Raider WTF. Would you like to elaborate, Danny, on what a Snodder Raider is?
Oh, the Snodder Raider?
Yeah.
Sure.
Blows boogers on somebody.
where is it?
Education on it, TGL.
So the Snodder Raider, it's for little kids to get their boogers out, the boogers in the snot. It's a little tube device. You can hook it up to it, and I swear you're fine. You're completely fine. You hook it up to a vacuum cleaner, and it just uses a small little bit of suction and gets the boogers and the snot out.
Okay.
Yeah, I use it sometimes.
Right on.
And then it's dishwasher.
Like preserves, like Schmuckers.
It'll get the
It's
schmuckers out
dishwasher
your
safe.
nose.
With mucus like Schmuckers, it has to be good.
Be good.
Oh gosh.
So I'm thinking about doing an Infinity Wars reaction video with this guy, and he just go like this all the time.
That's a tough reaction.
Look,
I mean, that's pretty much like everybody's reaction, right?
I'm cautiously optimistic about Infinity Wars. I know it's going to be an epic movie. I'm sure the action scenes are going to be mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I'm just, that's a lot of characters to shove in one movie. I'm curious how they're going to keep the pacing and actual, story development given such an extensive cast. Something like that hasn't been done before. So I'm cautiously...
Yeah, this has never been done.
And...
Yeah, I'll be interested to know how long it is.
It's about,
1 hour, 59 minutes.
1 hour, 59 minutes. 59 seconds.
Well,
The
because...
movie lasts for weeks.
Because, for example, earlier this week on the CW, they had the Crisis of Earth X, and it spanned all 4 of their shows. Supergirl, Arrow, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow. Each one of those is approximately 1 hour long. So you're looking at a, good 3.5, 4 hour movie for the entire story arc. And it worked.
Yeah, I haven't seen 2 or 3 and 4 yet. I saw 1 and 2 of the Earth X, Crisis on Earth X.
Yeah.
It's worth watching. It's the fight scene in the church is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not watching it, go over to the CW. I think they're all on there right now.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think you can go to the CW website and watch them.
Can you just watch these 4 episodes without having to watch the ones before it?
Absolutely.
Be okay?
So
Yeah.
far, yeah.
Okay. Because I have not been able to catch up on my DC shows, and then when I went to go, my DC shows, and when we went to go actually watch them, only episodes 3 and forward are on. So 1 and 2 are.
Yeah, because they only keep 5 on at a time. So really quick, we've hit 8 o'clock. Really, there has been suggestions that we do all get puppet avatars and do a puppet episode. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
a
Can I excuse
suggestion
him?
to even do a drunk puppet episode.
Oh,
I
okay.
could be down for that. Challenge
So
accepted.
we'll talk, and we'll see if we can provide. You know, we're here for you, and if that's what you want, is a drunk
That's what we
puppet
need.
episode. You know, here's my
Puppet up.
puppet. Hi, I'm Kaiser the Hand.
That's not a puppet. That's just sad.
Oh, give him a hand.
Oh, I worry about you.
Golf clap.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that crinkled paint off in my mouth. Ah,
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be
Okay.
careful what you put in your mouth.
I should be, but you know me.
I know. It's true.
All right, thank you everyone who was here during this live episode, actual live, Total Geek Live. This is our 5th, but the 5 is alive is about to die.
High five.
No, we're about
Bye
to
Bye-bye.
A high five for the bye-bye. There you go. Everybody put your hands up. Psh, psh, psh. Thank you, everybody, for jumping in the chat. Either we were testing on Facebook as well. Danny, do we have viewers there? Or we'll talk
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, we still got 3 people right now.
Oh my
Awesome.
gosh.
Yep. And we have 36 comments.
Frodo left the chat.
Frodo is over it.
Yeah, he's like, I've stayed here and entertained this for the hour. I'm done. My agent's waiting. My trailer.
Like Frodo, Heather says, "Bye, Frodo. I love you." So Frodo's got a fan.
Aw.
Wagged.
Oh, he wagged Heather just for you. Jamie
Wagged,
wants
'cause
you
he's
to
so
give
cool.
Jamie wants you to give Frodo a treat for him. So
Okay. Well, he won't turn that down. I promise.
I'm telling you, we need to do a pets episode and just all have our pets on our laps.
Hmm.
So I think that might be coming.
Pet.
We could talk about Homeward Bound. Oh,
Milo and Otis.
Milo and Otis.
All dogs go to heaven.
Yeah, Cujo.
Pet
We'll
Cemetery.
get some pets, but we won't bring it from the old pet cemetery. They should
Yeah.
stay dead.
Yep. Herman Munster says they should stay dead.
Really? Oh, wait, wrong. Red Quinn. Sorry, my bad.
All right, everyone.
All right.
This has been Total Geek Live. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as
Thanks so
always, it's all geek to
All
us.
geek to us.
It's all geek to us, guys.
Bye.
Except that one time, but we don't discuss that.
Shh.